I believe that being busy, and I laughed because I can't believe I was doing it. Being so busy meant I was productive. How's it going, Chris? I'm just so busy. I'm sure you said that. And we have all these things with kids and life and job and bills. I get it. So my days were full, but my outcomes weren't changing that much. So I want you to think about that. Are your days full? That's great if you're busy, but are you productive? Are your outcomes changing to what you want? So when I analyzed my time, I did a short time study, what I was doing, what was paying off. I discovered most of it was spent on low value tasks that didn't require my skills or level. Once I shifted my focus to high value work and removed everything else, my output increased, even though I was doing less overall. So to say I'm 100% efficient in this is a lie. I just got others to help me collaborate and work with me and work for me to help me do the tasks that were really better suited for me and tasks that were just better suited for them. Then I could focus on tasks that I was better suited for and I enjoyed doing. I work on this and I find myself still needing to refocus to do this for my highest and best equipped task. And I'm still a work in progress. But my scaling breakthrough moment came when I hit a ceiling because everything depended on me personally. I tried to grow by working harder, but didn't scale. The breakthrough came when I realized that my 10x growth required removing myself from most day-to-day tasks. Obviously, I check on those, asset management, I'm looking at things, I'm checking on things, but by building systems and then delegating responsibility, my business finally grew beyond what I could handle on my own. I read this in a business book and it stuck with me. If you hire someone for a task, they may only do 80% of what you can do. Or if you hire two people to do 80%, now you get 160% what's getting done. And you're not the one physically doing it. So this really helped me see I needed the right people in the right roles doing the right things. I could let go and get more done in my business and scale on top of that. So that really blew my mind when I realized this. So the real goal versus the safe goal. So I used to set goals that I felt very realistic, accomplished, and safe based on what I already had achieved. But those goals only led to small improvements. When I finally asked myself what I actually wanted, without limiting it to my current situation, my thinking shifted. The bigger vision forced me to change how I worked, how I learned from these things, and what I focused on. Again, my mind could only refer to what I had done previously as a reference point. Only small changes or improvements were conceivable for me. Just maybe like you, if you're thinking of major growth, maybe that's a little scary. I get it. But yet, when I started to see others not as small or less talented, or I was less talented to achieve more than others did, I thought, what are they doing differently that I'm not doing? And I could see they had a different belief or was possible for themselves. And they were going after it the best they could. And this is why when I started thinking, it opened up my mind and I could believe more, it could see. So if anything the mind can believe and can conceive and happening, and then we'll start to achieve it. So more and more it happened. I know that's in Think and Grow Rich. And I started believing those things. So doing my small, safe goals was comfortable. Don't get me wrong. Maybe you're in the same spot I am. Yet thinking and then pursuing bigger goals challenged me for more. And I enjoyed it more. Not for more just because of the sake of more, but for better achievements. So my focus breakthrough came when the one thing that moves everything. I was juggling multiple goals at once, hoping progress in a lot of areas would happen and lead to success. Instead, I stayed stuck, eventually identified the 1, 2 things I was good at and actually create the most of the results, and I cut everything else out that I could. With that level of focus, my progress started compounding. Instead of being spread thin, 54% of your results come from 4% of your activities. What are these activities that really move the needle towards your real goals? You have to ask yourself that. And once you define those activities, you have to double down, stay on them, is where traction starts to scale.